from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
It's the end of an era today in Henrico. We'll tell you about it in today's Henrico News Minute for Monday, October 31st, 2022. It's brought to you today by the law firm of Barnes & Deal.
And now for the news.
The end of an era in Glen Allen today as the Virginia Center Commons Mall will close for the final time. The mall will shut down in order to make way for Henrico County's new sports and events center being constructed at the mall site. If you've been to the mall in the last year or so, you know that the number of stores has been dwindling. Some tenants indicated they had signed year-long leases within the last several months, but no comment from mall officials about how those leases have been resolved. Tomorrow, beginning at 9 a.m., the mall will be selling some furniture from common areas. You can show up, you will need to pay in cash, and all items will have to be removed by 2 p.m. The county's new indoor arena is scheduled to be completed by next September and should begin hosting events by the following January. Earlier this month, the Henrico Police Athletic League hosted its annual awards banquet. The keynote speaker was Miles Brown, who's best known for his role as Jack Johnson on the TV series Blackish. He kicked off the annual event with a keynote speech describing his career and his history as a PAL kid himself in California. During the event, PAL honored its Youth of the Year, Damon Johnson. Kristen Smith also was awarded a college scholarship by the group along with Johnson. PAL's Volunteer of the Year was Sandra Williams. Board Member of the Year, Dennis Bickmeyer. You can read our recap from the event right now at henricocitizen.com. Henrico police have arrested 2 men in connection with the September 23rd shooting death of a 40-year-old Richmond man on East Laburnum Avenue. 2 18-year-olds, LeVar Anderson Jr. and Joseph Quarles Yates III, both of Henrico, previously had been identified as suspects during the investigation. They were arrested on Friday without incident. Both face charges of conspiracy to commit murder, first-degree murder, and use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. The victim, Jonathan Fitzgerald, died after being shot near a convenience store in the 400 block of East Laburnum at about 8:47 p.m. September 23rd. Home prices and inventory in the Richmond region are trending higher, according to the Richmond Association of Realtors. At the end of September, housing inventory in the region was up to 2,581 active listings, or 351 more than at the same time last year. That's a 16% increase. 13 of these 16 regional localities in Central Virginia witnessed a decrease in home sales activity this quarter, reflecting a broad market slowdown. The median sales price in the region has jumped by about 10% to $356,000 compared with the same time last year. Competition for homes has eased a bit because of rising interest and mortgage rates. Since the start of this year, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate has more than doubled. The Short Pump Ruritan Club continued its support of the Richmond Fisher House with a donation of $8,500 during its October 25th meeting. The funds came from the club's charity golf tournament, which was held at the Hollows Golf Course in September. The Fisher House is located on the campus of McGuire Veterans Administration Medical Center in Richmond. It was a gift to the VA from the Fisher House Foundation and is designed to serve as a home away from home for the families of veterans who are receiving care at the Central Virginia VA healthcare system. And tomorrow, Henrico Schools will host a job fair from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Twin Hickory Area Library in Glen Allen to discuss job opportunities with interested attendees. The division is seeking candidates for bus drivers, nutrition services staff members, teachers, substitute teachers, and temporary instructional assistants. You can learn more at henricoschools.us/careers or call 652-3664. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Barnes & Deal. Barnes & Deal has emerged as a highly respected family law firm over the past 3 decades with the resources, skills, and experience necessary to handle high-asset divorces and other complex family law matters across Virginia. We'll To learn more, visit barnesfamilylaw.com, that's Barnes, or call 796-1000.